Buenas, buenas, buenas.
So this is a day in the life of a traveler. I'm learning more about you all the time.
We haven't seen Al-Haytham anywhere. Let's ask that person over there. Hey there, have you seen Al-Haytham around?
Yes, it seems Scribe Al-Haytham has gone to the house of Dana. You should be able to find him there. But you're already the second group of people I've seen looking for him today. He must be quite the busy man.
Oh? Who else was looking for him?
Mr. Cavey was just here asking about him. You wouldn't believe how terrible their relationship is. And now you two are here. Don't tell me everyone's here looking for gossip about the sages.
No way. We're strictly here on business.
Ah, I see. Sorry, I thought maybe everyone's as interested in rumors about the sages as I am.
La 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 la. Let the show begin. I'll protect us.
Take it easy.
Buenas. Nova.
Al-Haytham should be around here somewhere, right?
Chonky larga.
Oh, he's over there.
Misionista.
Just put down that worthless book and tell me what happened in the academia.
This is not just some worthless book. Do you have any idea how difficult...
It doesn't matter. It's probably just another thing that you used your authority to
ese
get your
personaje?
hands on anyway.
¿Se parece a
Put it
mí?
aside. Listen,
Pero
I
más
came back
adulto.
today only to hear that the
Oh, you sound surprised.
Would I be here asking you if I knew? You're the scribe, not me. So just tell me what you know already.
Well, I almost became a sage.
Huh?
Oh, don't sound too surprised now. You're the renowned Kaveh, light of the Ksharawar. Besides, as a master builder and craftsman, chances are you'll be appointed as a sage too.
Why do I feel like you don't really mean it?
Clever.
What
feo
makes you
nombre.
say that? Why would you question my heartfelt sincerity?
Maybe it's because you've never said anything good about me before.
Yeah, well, I share a similar sentiment, and anyone who knows you as well as I do would surely do the same.
You... See? This is why I hate discussing anything with you. Your ridiculous and arrogant attitude always gets in the way.
It seems that you really can't stand my personality.
Ha! What was your first clue?
Well, then you might as well move out of my house.
Are you threatening me? Stooping to a new low, Ugh. And don't change the subject. You, a sage? What a joke. The academia might as well just close
Ya
tomorrow.
vengo.
Are they having a fight?
Forget what's going on with the academia. Haven't you been busy with your construction project? Tell me, when are you going to build yourself a mansion?
Don't get me started. I get angry just thinking about it.
So,
Ya estamos.
what great building did our master architect work on this time?
Like I need to tell you. Keep your nose out of my business.
No, I think we deserve to know. Where were you when Sumeru needed you most?
I was in the desert for a large project, but considering Haravatat's utter ignorance of architectural and aesthetic matters, you probably wouldn't understand. Which is truly unfortunate. I can only pity the man who doesn't understand the first thing about beauty and romance. Unlike a true... hold on, wait a second. What do you mean by when Sumeru needed me most?
Well, while you were out fiddling around in the desert, many people came together to save Sumeru from a crisis.
Ha! And you think I'd believe that?
Look, all you really need to know is that Azar and all his accomplices of all...
Huh? What nonsense are you talking about?
It's no skin off my nose if you don't believe me. It's not like my Darshan was the one trying to apply for funding from the...
You know what? I'll ask around. I'm sure someone knows what's going on here. You're dead if I find out you're lying to me.
Date por muerto, ¿quién sos?
Oh, it's you two. What's the...
We're running some errands for Nilu. Have you received her letter?
letter?
Nilu said she sent out a letter inviting everyone to a celebration feast in 2 days at the Grand Bazaar. We'll also be celebrating Zaino's reinstatement as General Mahamatra.
If she addressed the letter to Al Haytham of the Academia, then the letter should have gone to my office. I've been busy these days, so I haven't had time to check for any new mail at my office. I only now have some free time to attend to personal matters.
Have you always been so busy with your work?
Of course not. I'm only busy these days because several sages have been dismissed recently and the whole academia was practically turned upside down.
Tainari told us they all went to train in the Avidia Forest. Apparently they will spend the rest of their lives there.
That is already the best possible ending for the likes of them. 4 of the 6 great sages were possessed by their desire for power and attempted to create a new god. In order to pull it off, they even imprisoned the other 2
Yeah, you're right. Huh. Feels kinda strange to hear them called that after all this time.
Yes, at least that's how they're supposed to sound. It's said that when the Academia was first founded, the Dendro Archon herself established the 6 great schools, each representing one of the 6 different types of wisdom. Numerous Darshans have sprung up and faded.
Hostia.
Only the 6 Darshans, attaching themselves to the 6 great schools, have stood the test of time and obtained permanent seats in the Academia. Now, the 6 Darshans are nearly synonymous with the 6 great schools, and the leaders selected for the schools are the 6 great... Among the 6 great sages, there is one central leader. Unfortunately, only the sages from Vahumana and Amorta remain now. They were imprisoned for opposing Azar, and were only rescued after...
So who's managing things in the other 4 schools now? Do they need to find some...
Yes. Normally, new sages are selected based on a strict set of criteria.
Oh, didn't you just say something about becoming a sage? If they pick you, then we'd have a huge connection in Sumeru.
Yes, about that. You didn't let... The person in charge of personnel affairs nominated me to be the Grand Sage in place of Azar and help Lesser Lord Kusanali manage the Academia. But I refused.
Huh? But... why?
I'm not even interested in being one of the 6 great sages. Like I said before, I don't like being a leader.
Oh, alright. So are you busy these days trying to find others to take the job?
That's not my job either. I'm only responsible for handling important affairs within the Academia before the new sages take office. And the first thing I'll do is reject Kasharawar's application for funding.
By the way, who was that other person just now?
Do we look like friends?
Paimon doesn't know. That's why Paimon's asking.
His name is Kaveh, my roommate. You could say he's the representative for Ksharawar scholars. Which is exactly why he always has so many problems.
So everything that's happened recently must be a huge change for the people of Sumeru.
Such is the work of the Academia Scribe.
Well, anyway, no matter how busy you are, since you are our planner, remember to attend the celebration feast in 2 days.
Alright, I'll see you there.
No termina más.
Take it easy.
Dale, sube para allá. Me cago en tu.
Take it easy.
¿La escalera? Luego tendrán que poner algo ahí para subir.
This is Port Ormos. Now where could...
Is that Paimon I hear?
Huh?
Oh, it's been a while. How are you doing?
Dunyarzad! It's been so long since we've seen you!
I'm doing well. I can go as far as saying I have never been happier in my entire life. I don't know if you've heard, but Elazar has completely disappeared, and all the patients have recovered.
You kidding? Knowing them and the connections they've got, I'm sure they've heard about it.
Yeah!
That's right. My lady is feeling better now, so I'm accompanying her for a walk.
Why do you still call me that, Tia? You've already informed my father of your resignation.
I guess I'm just used to calling you my lady. Old habits die hard.
Resignation? You mean you're quitting?
Yeah, I might start losing my edge if I keep being a bodyguard for the Homayanis.
You know that my parents and I are fond of you, and that we appreciate you very much. It wouldn't be a problem if you wish to continue to be our bodyguard.
I'm not a woman that's easily persuaded. You should know that by now, my lady. When I took this job, I had already decided that I'd quit as soon as you'd recovered. It's time for me to...
So what are you gonna do now if you're not gonna be a bodyguard anymore?
I want to take a risky job and put my body to the test again.
Huh?
Un cuerpo nuevo.
But we literally just finished one of the most dangerous jobs ever. Are you getting bored already?
I know. If I hadn't joined in that plan with you, I guess I still get fired up by that feeling of going all out in a fight. It made me realize that I'm still a mercenary through and through. Life is short, and I'm happy that I got to be a part of that operation. But the whole thing also made me realize that there are still many problems in Sumeru. And as a desert dweller, I'm still not completely ready to settle down on this side of the wall.
Well, I remember a friend had someone bring you a message.
You mean I'll hate them? I didn't expect him to still remember that. I thought he was...
We just came from talking with...
Did he tell you that he suggested that I come work at the academia?
What?
I heard that Azar and his cronies...
Whoa. Hyman can't see you being anything other than a mercenary.
Me neither.
Ugh, forget about it. I wouldn't... I'll hate them probably just like the way I worked and knew I'm good in a fight. So he suggested I find some work in the academia.
But you know, if you take him up on the offer, Sino might actually agree and let you become a Matra. Because you're super amazing.
The Matra have all the talent they need as long as they have Sino. I prefer to be free to live however I choose. In fact, I chose this job from the very start because I knew it'd be right up my alley.
Even if being a mercenary means facing all kinds of danger.
A lion has to return to the wild sooner or later. If anything, being your bodyguard has been unfamiliar territory for me.
I don't want to see you go, but I'll respect your...
I'm glad to hear you say that. Come on, no need for the sad face. It's not like we'll never meet again. Once the whole Dendro Archon thing is settled, everything in Sumeru will take a turn for the better. That makes me happy too. But a peaceful society will probably mean less demand for mercenaries like me. Before long, we'll be a dying breed. So I'd better get to work while I still can.
Huh? But wait a second. You make it sound like you're leaving now.
Well, no, not yet at least. I promised my lady I'd stick around until next week.
So, have you been in Port Ormos this entire time? We were wondering if you had received a letter.
Oh, did Nilu write to us?
She heard that you were seen in Port Ormos, so she sent the letter here.
Huh. It was probably sent to the inn that we're staying at. My lady has been very energetic lately, and keeps taking me on hikes, staying out even into the night. By the time we get back, the receptionist is usually off napping on the job.
Right, and we tend to leave quite early in the morning, so the old man on duty is also usually dozing off.
So what it really sounds like is that the person on duty is always asleep.
I bet the letter's at the reception desk. I'll go check later.
No wonder there wasn't a reply. You never received the letter. Good thing Nilu asked us to come and check on that.
Sorry to make you two come all the way out here.
It must be something important for Nilu to specifically write to us like that.
Yes, she said they were preparing a victory feast in the Grand Bazaar, and will also be celebrating Sino's reinstatement as General Mahamatra. She was so
Great! I'll be sure to attend.
Count me in too. But is there some sort of dress code or anything for the feast? Can I just show up?
Since it's being organized by Nilu, I don't think she'll be too picky about that. If anything...
All right, then this is how...
The feast will be held in 2 days, so don't forget.
Sure.
Thank you so much.
Oh, by the way, do you happen to know where Sino...
The General Mahamatra always comes and goes without a trace. Normally no one knows his whereabouts.
Oh.
But last time we met, he mentioned that he had something to do in Aru village. You can try your luck there. As for Raman, your guess is as good as mine. I only remember... Don't mention it. You'd better...
Alright, I'm torn.
Maldito Sino. Tengo que fijarme cuántas moneditas verdes tengo. A ver si ya me alcanza para canjearla. Me falta una segunda. Más después la canjeo. Estaba ahí
It's
el
been a while since we last visited Aru. Ah, there's Sino.
What brings you here?
We recovered well, and Tanari agreed to let us leave. So now we're out and about again.
It seems Gandharvaville's medical treatment is still as good as ever.
Mm-hmm. And Tanari is recovering well, too.
That's good to hear.
Yeah, you're the one who brought us to him when we lost consciousness, right? Thank you.
You're welcome. Tainari has excellent medical skills, and Kale is quite attentive. It was...
But why are you just standing here like a dead tree?
I'm meeting some people.
Oh, you mean can't...
I've already talked with Candace and the village chief. They're still at the usual place, but you know one of the people I'm meeting as well.
Oh, by King Deshret's blessing, my friend suddenly appears in the desert. Don't tell me you've run into trouble and need us to help.
Roman! And... Huh?
Oh, you...
Oh, well, you're pretty...
Don't worry, these are our friends. No need to be so guarded.
I see.
I'm doing well. Many good things have happened recently.
Same here. Really, I feel that my whole life has started to shine after suddenly finding a new direction.
Oh, tell us everything.
Yeah, you go ahead.
Alright, well, I suppose I should start by saying... I've decided to leave the academia.
What?
It's not that I've given up on being a scholar. Instead, you could say I've found an... I will no longer pursue research like a typical scholar, but I have not
I can see what you're...
What do you mean?
I plan to leave the academia and return to teach here in the desert.
Wow, so you want to become a teacher?
Sataria will return to support education here and teach people from the desert. She can't teach everyone on her own, but there are many of us Eremites all over Sumeru. She came to discuss a collaboration with me and hoped that I could bring her ideas to the Eremites.
Yes, it's my hope that the Eremites can help me select a group of smart people with the best aptitude for teaching. That is the true meaning of education and the spreading of knowledge.
The people of King Deshret suffer from sandstorms, exile, and ignorance. Miss Ataria is more than welcome to come teach here. The stars have always guided caravans, thieves, soldiers, and travelers who get lost in the night. They lead those in the dark out of trouble and back to safety.
Oh, please. Where's all of this coming from? I'm starting to feel a little embarrassed.
You deserve these compliments. Mercenaries are accustomed...
Sataria's idea will bring much good to...
At first, I feared it was destined to fail. Everyone knows that the Academia doesn't... As you know, all knowledge is under their surveillance and control. But what I heard at that time has been haunting my heart. As if they're... Sataria. These words I gathered up the...
Azar has received much-needed punishment.
Lord Sino helped. My plan was able to go...
You're all doing
Aside from that, I also...
Lesser Lord Kusanali has allocated many resources to support and develop the desert. I've done some business for her, and part of it required... I applied for a few batches of educational material.
That's exactly...
Apart from this, we must be persistent about this, and maintain these resources.
This is the first... Remember these words. Here lies our faithful I hope people with wisdom...
Enough about us.
No, not at all. We're actually here on behalf of... Neva wanted to write to everyone, but she wasn't sure where the letters should be sent, so she asked us to come find A celebration feast will be held in 2 days at the Grand Bazaar. She hopes that all of you will be able to at the feast. We'll also be celebrating Sino's reinstatement as General... although, judging from your appearance, it seems you've already been reinstated.
Celebration? Feast? It's the first I've heard of it.
Tighnari was right. He really didn't know.
This feast is for you, Sino. Sounds to me like you'll have...
It's rare to see that kind of expression from Lord Sino. You must not like feasts very much.
No, not really. But I'll go.
Well, I still have a lot to handle here. Besides, I need to look after Miss Sataria in the desert.
I'm afraid I won't be able to join you. Oh, the messages. I'm sorry for how I treated you before. But now I understand that you and the art. Please keep...
Okay, we've got all that down. Our job here is completed.
Got it.
Me parece que tenía el micrófono apagado, ¿eh? A ver si se me escucha. Uy, sí. Qué curioso. Vamos para allá. Creo que me da 20 protogeno los cofres estos.
chest full of valuables. And a
Acá está
trove
apuntando.
of potential
Ay,
clues.
40. Mejor. A ver.
Navigating the world is a whole lot
¿Cuántas
easier
monedas
with a
tengo?
few different ideas
41.
to choose from. Need me to come
que
up with
alcanzar.
some for you?
Apa. Yo por ahora he conseguido unas 3 llaves nada más. Ahora vamos a sacar unas proto y a ver si me sale la maldita Nahida. Una maldita vez. Tiene que salir ya, loco. Estoy en la tirada 70. Chao. A ver si me alcanza. Espero que me alcance. Vámonos. Ahora vamos a ir a buscar más protegemos al Mustang. Acá. Con unas 3 tiraditas, vamos a ver si me sale.
Come with me.
Con que haga uno y con que haga el 3 ya está. Empezar. Esto. Ya está. Allá acá. La Kiki y ya está.
Take it easy. Busted. Things are about to get dicey.
Vení por acá.
Quietly now. Game's up. Fun's over. Busted. Really?
Corre. Me equivoqué. Era este.
Let's dance.
Vení por acá.
Gotcha.
No. ¿No se murió? A uno de vida queda. Un maldito. Esto no complica, esto no complica, esto no complica.
As one with wind and cloud.
Sacred name, fortune preserver, life goes on. Whirling snow! Yeah! 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 Ha! 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 Yeah! Yeah! Take flight!
Ole, 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 ole. Una pata en el...
Opening box of Adeptitrix. Go.
Cloud's high. The birds come.
Sakura swirl!
Cyclone.
My apologies!
Wind strike.
Take flight! Whirling snow! Embrace the ice!
Keep moving.
Sacred name, fortune preserver. My apologies!
Ahorita.
Fallen leaves. Adorn my night.
Take flight!
Ah, cabrón. Casi se me rompe la mano. Es que en la primera, digamos, es mejor la Yelan con la ajustado. Porque ahora viene lo peor. Vamos a curar. No me... Ah, tengo que...
Ready, steady, go! Let the show begin.
That's close enough.
Let me try my blade.
1, 2, 3, acá. Vengan, vengan, vengan. Vengan para acá.
Gutsy.
Está.
Busted.
Tiramos. Que se recargue.
Here comes the cat.
Tiramos. Gustavo.
Quietly now.
Acá.
Go! Time to go!
Ah! No de you. Joder. Bueno. No como...
You win. This cut down battle. This.
Estamos. Como que no me aparecen las cosas para elegir la mejora de habilidades. O hasta ahí llega. Verga. Vamos primero con este. Hijo de puta. ¿Tanta? Hijo de tu puta madre.
It's fine.
My apologies!
¿Dónde está? ¿Dónde está? Acá está. No. No, a la Kiki no,
Kamisato art. Sumetsu. Whirling opening box of a deathly trickster.
Yo la con la Kiki.
The bird's
Yo la con la Kiki.
Can't move it! Truth hurts!
Take flight. Sacred name. Fortune preserve. Wow.
No, con la Kiki no. Si me la mata después no tengo para curar.
Sakura swirl.
Ahí está.
Take it easy.
Vamos.
Come on, we can do it.
Va, no va a aparecer nadie.
Time to go to work.
Ah, 1, 2,
Busted. Things are about to get dicey.
Now you're testing my
No me congelen, no me congelen. De tu madre. Qué bueno que si todo revive.
Quietly now.
Espérate, cabrón.
Game's up. Fun's over.
Is that all you got?
Con todo. No, si me saco a la gira me lo paso esto seguro. Sí. No se hagan el vago,
Now you're testing my patience.
No. Por tu madre.
Busted.
Me iba a pasar esto. Sería de loco.
Here comes the cash. This should be fun.
Tengo que ir por el gordo.
Come on, we can do it.
Estás cabrón.
Quietly now.
See? I'll remember.
Ah. No, todavía.
I didn't factor this in.
Bueno, no importa. Si me matan, no pasa nada. Ya gané los... Las 100. Acá ya gané las 100 por otro día. Ah, pues si lo gané o no lo gané. Si no lo gané voy a tener que hacerlo de nuevo. Podría continuar, pero No, espérate, tendré que haber puesto abandonar para elegir. No me la conté. Creo que sí. 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 Tendré que haber elegido. Bueno, Jutao, Yelan. ¿Y a cuál puedo poner? Yelan, Jutao. Y tendré que poner al... Vamos a probar al Bennett, que lo mejoré, encima lo tengo 6-4, no sé qué mierda. Y nunca lo he jugado. A ver. Ayaka. El Kazuha. Bárbara. ¿Ah, sí? Creo que el Bennett no estaba. No, me olvidé de sacar al Bennett. No sé. Bueno, lo probamos, que nunca lo he jugado. A ver, si está bueno o está malo.
Benny's Adventure Team, assemble!
¿Qué es lo que hará el Bennett? Que nunca lo he usado.
Huh? Everybody stand back!
Ni siquiera le quiero que tiene artefactos. No, ni siquiera tiene artefactos. Nunca lo he usado. Ni siquiera tiene artefacto. Qué culia. ¿Cómo era? Ayaka, Kazuha y Bárbara. Kazuha, Bárbara y Kiki. ¿Dónde está la Kiki? Acá. En el otro, Jutao, Yelan. Voy a poner a este. ¿Y este para curar? ¿Ah, sí? No tengo más personas y los demás están Si sin artefacto y sin las armas, tan mejor nada más. Ya vengo.
I only wish life could be as leisurely as this a little more often.
Ya estamos.
How greedy of me.
Me he dado cuenta
A
que hay
blade
dos
embraces
curanderas
its
en un
duty,
solo lugar.
as a jeweler cherishes their gems. Whirling snow!
Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
Take flight!
Vengan, vengan.
Wind Strider!
Embrace the ice!
Hey.
My apologies!
Clouds high, the birds come!
Kamisato art! Sumetsu! Opening box of Adepti Drips. Life goes on. Take flight! Whirling... Sakura swirl!
Wind Strider!
My apologies! Whirling snow!
Ya estamos. Aunque...
Game's up. Fun's over. Enhanced animal Higher, higher, hands on fire! Witness the power of Gugwa! Busted! Rain outlines your fate!
Ah,
Quiet now. Take it easy. Here comes the catch. Gutsy. Busted. Let me read you a verse. Know my sword. Take it easy. Quietly now.
Ahora.
Things are about to get dicey.
Creo que voy a necesitar otro curador en esa parte si es que la llego a perder. Está complicado esto, ¿no? Vamos a poner esto. Ah, bueno.
That's close enough.
What's one more?
A ver.
Taste my flavor.
Ahí está.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night.
My apologies.
Where do you
Yeah. Coming to art. Sumetsu. Yeah.
Get over!
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm ready!
Orders given. Orders received. Go.
Whirling snow.
Dale, dale.
Clouds high, the birds call.
Embrace the ice.
Ahora avanza.
My apologies.
No dejé ni caer. ¿Quién falta?
Whirling snow. Yeah.
Este creo que es el final. Si paso este. Y el más complicado. Ah, no. Ya no sé. ¿Dónde estás?
Busted. Take it easy. Rain outlines your fate. Time to go.
¿Dónde está? Acá está.
Quietly now.
No me la creo.
Know my sword. Gotcha.
Vamos. Ahí está.
Game's up. Fun's over. Quietly now. Gotcha.
Esta creo que la fuimos. Va.
Welcome,
No, acá está.
welcome.
Kamisato art.
Sacred name, fortune preserver. Ready, steady,
Now you're testing my patience. One with wind and cloud.
Wind strider.
That hurts.
¿Así?
Wind strider.
Se mató a un número que está petadísimo.
Let the show begin.
Sakura swirl. Whirling snow.
Is that all you've got?
¿Alguien más?
Opening box of Adepti tricks. Life
Como
goes
en el caso
on.
no pasa nada, no revive.
Take flight.
You need to hurry up.
Por acá.
Embrace the ice.
You need to
Help
hurry up.
protect us.
This one's well done.
Whirling snow. Kamisato art. Sumetsu.
¿Pero cuántas son?
Witness the power of Gugwa.
Are you here to play with me? Punished. Animal hypostasis and your link.
Things are about to get dicey.
Let me amuse my fire, fire, hands on fire.
Dale, dale. Venite, venite, venite. Lo que te maten a este tú.
Here comes the cat.
Out of my sight.
Quietly now.
Porque la habilidad y la ulti tardan tanto. Pero morite. ¿Cuánta vida tenés?
Gotcha. Game's up. Out of my Fun's over.
This body belongs to ice and snow.
¿Cómo no se murió? Me muero. Por lo menos decime que me dio la 100 proto. O 50. No, me parece que... La puta que no parió. No. Bueno, que me pongo... Vamos a tirar. $71, 72 y no va a salir. Andate a la verga. 524 tengo. A ver si tengo más para... Vamos, ya tengo que poner a juntar más. ¿Aún no me la va? Me muero si tengo que llegar a la 80 tirada. ¿71 tiradas? No, acá.
Today's the big day! Let's go to the Grand Bazaar and see how the celebration's coming along.
¿Por acá? Por acá creo que... No, por acá. Que más rápido. Decime que ahí termina la misión, si no sería la misión más larga que he hecho en el Genshin.
A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems.
But what if Tivat is round?
Everybody's already here. Looks like we're the last ones to arrive.
I'm here.
Ah, there you are.
¿Y la fiesta?
Well, look who finally decided to
ahí está
show
la
up.
comida,
You
pero
look
qué
like
poco.
you came here immediately after finishing up some work.
But we're not like...
I propose that the last one who arrived be put in charge of today's speeches.
Nah, there won't be any speeches today.
Oh, really? Well, even...
Come join us over here.
Let's...
Everything looks quite good.
Wow! Paimon can't wait! Traveler, just look at all... Whoa!
The food was specially prepared for you by everyone in the Grand Bazaar. And we have gifts that were sent by the residents of Sumeru City everyone that came said that you saved Sumeru. And one in...
Feels kinda nice to be seen as a hero.
Being a bodyguard is also a hero's job.
Pobre.
My lady sure has a way with...
And I'm happy to meet everyone that...
Don't mention it.
Come to think of it, we've
No le
really done
invitaron a la
something
We
pobrecita.
owe it to our abilities. And luck.
Really? Why do I remember everybody thinking that luck was against us and feeling like we hardly had a chance of success?
That's how I remember it too.
It's luck that brought us together, and it was luck that let us form a team. Then, moreover, judging from the results,
Yeah. Everyone gave it their all when it was almost like a performance. We took the stage and everyone played their part. And thanks to everyone's efforts.
So, would you say we're good actors too?
It's such a blessing that Lesser Lord Kusanali was able to return to power at the Academia.
Yes, even after being abandoned and neglected so many times, she's finally returned. Lesser Lord Kusanali once used all her power in a great disaster, which resulted in her losing all her wisdom and memories of the past. The Academia basically abandoned her because of it. This should be something everybody should remember. Huh? You look surprised. I didn't say anything wrong, did I?
no, everything you said is correct.
That's good.
Something wrong?
Yeah, what's with that face? You knew all of this already.
Even if those two giants of the Academia are here, I still have to say it. Those sages really have some nerve. 500 years ago, Lesser Lord Kusanali used all... If you bite the hand that feeds you, don't act surprised when it turns into a knuckle sandwich, right?
Perhaps I shouldn't say this, but their treatment of Lesser Lord Kusanali calls for a more severe punishment.
You could simply tell Lesser Lord Kusanali that you wish to have Azar and his accomplices
I respect our deity's decision, and won't interfere in any way. While we're on this topic, why didn't you accept the Academia's invitation to become...
Are you trying to say that I'm fit to be a sage?
Not at all. But every person handling the selection process has said that you are the most suitable candidate to...
Why? Because he dethroned Azar from power?
Could you try to put it another way? This is a good thing, yet you're making it sound like I overthrew Azar from...
But seriously, though, I always wondered if you had some personal motives
I did have my own motive, but it had nothing to do with being a sage. If the rules of our nation were suddenly cast by the wayside, then it wouldn't be long until chaos...
By that, you mean your life working as the Academia's scribe?
Precisely.
Wait.
So, that's the only reason why you joined us and came up with...
It's reason enough.
You've certainly got quite...
You flatter me.
All right then. How about you? You've already resumed work as the General
That's right.
Will you be happy with that life?
It's not about being happy. There are merely a...
Even so, keep your spirits up and try to be...
Thank you.
My lady, the...
Yes, What an amazing...
You said it. Oh, look who else is here.
Hello. Oh, I'm so happy.
Hey, less of that...
I seldom participate in such live... No, the Grand Bazaar... That happy... Oh well.
The atmosphere here is good. I don't often have a lot to handle these days.
There. Well, how is it? It's the first time I've ever invited so many You see, every guest here is quite extraordinary. Make sure you live it up tonight. I'll be happy. I'm honored to have her think of me this way. I can't explain why, but I just feel elated.
Hey, what's wrong? Your head is starting to droop. Hey, you can't just fall asleep here. Paimon will go find something delicious for you to eat. You'll wake up once you put something yummy in your tummy. Of course. Just wait here for Paimon. It's me. You may blame me for being a bit too self-indulgent. I was thinking about talking with you, and the next thing I knew, I had made a connection with you. The connection between us is amazing. It's like flora and the fence it grows upon. I heard there's an amazing celebration feast today at the Grand Bazaar. I wanted to have a look for myself, so I snuck in. Lately, I've been so busy dealing with all the fallout from recent events, so I really haven't had any free time. Although you've already helped me with a lot,
Lo apagué porque me
there's
tenía que ir
still
para un
one more thing
lugarcito.
I hope you can...
Un lugar que...
Please say thank you to every... Oh,
Nahida, vení para acá, dale.
but if I just show up all of a sudden, people will become up. What if I end up scaring them? Okay. Yes.
Dale, Nahida. What?
You said I should go thank everyone as myself, right? So, I've decided to borrow your body for the time being. Please don't blame me. The floor also
se pide
climbs up to
permiso,
the vents to get closer to the sky. Everyone! Are you awake now? Paimon was just about to bring you the food. It's me. Huh? That voice. Nahida?
Hold up. What's going on?
I didn't expect to have a conversation with the consciousness of Lesser Lord Kusanali in the Grand Bazaar. Interesting. Is this also a...
No, of course not. Are you... Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Hello, Nilu.
You know who I am?
Yes. I already know every one of you. Nilu, Alhaitham, Sino, Dia, Paimon, and Dunyarzad.
Lesser Lord Kusanali?
I took the liberty of occupying the traveler's body so that I could thank all of you in person. Thank you so much for rescuing me, even if that meant placing your own safety in peril and taking the risk of becoming enemies with the academia, the sages. Without
Esto significa que ya terminó
any of you,
la misión.
I would have been in a much more difficult situation. Had you not helped me to resolve the crisis, not only I, but Sumeru and even the entirety of Tevat would have
Gracias, yo me
suffered great
pasé
misfortune.
8 horas todos
People
los
refer to
días
you
haciendo...
as the heroes who managed to rescue a god. I'm
Larguísima la
quite
hizo.
fond of this name. It not only explains your identities, but also bears witness to your relationship with me. Please, allow me to present to you my most sincere gratitude.
Lesser Lord Kusanali, you have done so much for Sumeru, and I...
Dunyarzad, the suffering you endured during your illness is also proof of you being with me and praying for me.
You don't need to be so ceremonious. It's always been my duty to protect you.
This is how the relationship between the Academia and Dendro Archon should be. We just did what was necessary and set things back on the right path.
You're an Archon, but you act so humble. You really don't need to be so polite with us.
I'm honored to have been able to take part in this plan.
Thank you, all of you. Thank you so much.
Y ahora aparece el prota.
Yeah.
Menos yo, no me estoy alegrando tanto. No te estoy viendo en las tiradas,
Are you awake? Did you rest well? After Nahida left, you ate a lot of food. You've become a glutton. That just means you still have a lot to learn from Master Paimon, the Sage of Glut. All right, since you're awake now, should we go and have a chat with Nahida? She should be in the academia right about now. If you have any questions, now's your chance.
No, no era el final. ¿Por dónde? Ok, hay que subir. ¿Cómo mierda subo? Ah, por ahí. No. Por acá. Llegamos. Pues parece que voy a tener que ponerme mañana a juntar protogemas. Hija de tu madre que no querés salir.
Nahida! Hello, Traveler and Paimon. What a fantastic night. I'm still immersed in all the happiness and joy, like a candle floating on water.
Sí, ya me di cuenta.
So are we. And that's why we're here to talk. Is there anything you want?
No tengo más preguntas. Espérate, a ver. ¿Sabes qué sucedió después de que me dormí aquel día? ¿Qué sabes sobre Scaramouche? Si Scaramouche se lo contamos nosotros. Mi próxima parada es Fontaine. ¿Sabe algo sobre ese lugar? A ver.
Is that where you're headed next? Fontaine, the nation of justice? As far as I know, that nation operates on a judicial system. Does their Archon personally judge people? No, there's a Chief Justice in Fontaine. Generally speaking, the Hydra Archon, Focalor, won't preside over individual trials. However, even then, Focalor will still make herself present at just about every trial. It seems that she just likes to immerse herself in that sort of atmosphere. As Archon, she still reserves the right to influence the final verdict. Anyway, let's just say she's got,
No tengo más preguntas. Aunque me quedé con la duda.
Isn't there something else
De la
you
última
haven't
parte
asked
que va a
about
decir.
yet? Huh? You mean about your sister?
¿Qué?
While you were resting at Gandharvaville, I took some time to perform an Irminsul search for information on your sister. Yeah, isn't Irminsul a repository for all the information and memories of Tevat? So there shouldn't be anything on him or his sister. This is true in your case. Irminsul indeed does not have any information on you. However, there must be something different about your sister. Because as it turns out,
Sí, porque tu hermana
the world
estuvo
has
primero
recorded information
hace
on her
500
after
años
all.
y luego viniste
What?
vos. Si no más recuerdo.
There is only one possible explanation. She belongs to this world. According to the records I was able to access, your sibling
Sí,
suddenly
hace
appeared in
500 años
Conria.
creo.
After the Conria disaster, she began her journey through the 7 nations of Tevat. But just as her journey was about to reach its conclusion, the Irminsul records on her...
What do you mean, Fuzzy? Did something happen to...
All I know for sure is that somebody, for reasons only they can know, is deliberately obfuscating her fate. And whoever it is, if they can do that, who knows what else they're capable of.
But even that wouldn't explain how she somehow comes from this world.
Something else I noticed was that according to these records, the Fatui have not classified your sibling as one of the Descenders.
What's a descender? Paimon's never heard of it.
Look, I'm sure you must be curious about the information I received from the Fatui in return for... A very important part of the intel was about this world's Descenders. External beings, ones that don't belong to this world. Traveler, you are Tevat's 4th Descender.
¿Hay más?
Huh? So the Fatui count 3 other Descenders before the Traveler? And his sister isn't even one of them?
That's right. My current hypothesis is that the first Descender was likely what we now call the Heavenly Principles. As for the other Descenders, I still need to verify their existence.
Paimon's head's about to burst from all this crazy new
And yet, even knowing all this, I'm sure you must still have a lot of unanswered questions. I must say, I truly regret that I can't help you more as the
Sí,
God of
yo he
Wisdom.
estado 8 horas
There are many questions
todos
in
los
my heart
días.
as well.
Bueno, he estado
I
2
will
días
need
ya.
some time to go through each
Ayer
one
y
of
hoy.
them. And soon, you'll also begin your journey anew and depart from Sumeru.
Hasta
I'm
terminar
very
el coso
interested
este.
in your future. It's a journey that can't be if fate
Si es
is
que
the
termina acá,
ultimate
no sé.
knowledge, then your future will be the ultimate fate.
Paimon's sure glad we got to meet you.
The pleasure is all mine. I can't thank you enough. Alright, that's enough talk for today. If you ever miss me, just close your eye.
¿Ya terminó? ¿Terminó? Decime que sí. ¡Vamos! Las protos... No van a dar proto, ¿no? El retoño blanco, ¿qué es eso? Nada que ver. ¿Yo qué? No me da nada, rata paloma. Bueno. Vamos a seguir completando misiones legendarias, no. Misión de mundo, esta vamos a hacer. Necesito protos. Ay, maldita Nahida. Bueno. En la habitación del fondo. Es una de las piedritas. ¿En serio ven eso? Tuve un ojo. Vamos, que pase algo. Dale. Ahí está, por fin me abrí la puerta. Estás recagado. Parece no haber ninguna trampa, así como no. Sí, hay miles de trampas. Joder, 60 proto. Bueno, ¿hasta dónde me va a llevar? Ya vengo.
I got a new letter from an informant. Looks like the situation has changed again.
Ya estamos. Parece más alienígena que no sé qué. Me acabo de dar cuenta que la reina menor Kusanagi me había dado una mascota. ¿Qué pasó con mi mascota? ¿Los mato o no los mato? Nada. Tengo que matarlo.
Things are about to get dicey. Busted.
Ya está. Ah, no, nada que ver.
Quietly now.
Ya está.
Embrace the ice!
Gotcha.
Espérate, vamos a decir que no haya ningún cofre o algo por ahí. ¿Qué es? Ah, no. Ya veo que se despierta un boss. Nah, yo me muero si esas cosas llegan a tomar vida. Un cofre.
Take it easy. Game's up. Time's over. Busted. Easy money.
¿Volví? What?
Take it easy.
Vamos por el otro lado. Una piedra. What? ¿Cómo que no? ¿Para dónde va? Ah.
Treasure. One way to draw your target out of hiding.
Uno menos.
Take it easy.
Cuadro por acá. Otra. No me da. Por acá había una puerta. Un coso como que me mandaba para abajo, no había. Mira, ni lo ve. ¿Y este de dónde es? Tiene que ser de acá abajo. ¿Me acabo de cuenta que se me fue o qué pasó? Ahí está. What? Tengo la más mínima idea. Algo hay que hacer acá. En serio, ¿por dónde es? Algo me tuve que haber perdido por acá. Mira. Acá está la caga.
Take it easy.
Si no es por este, tiene que ser por este. Acá está. Ahora, ¿dónde están los otros? Creo que era por acá. Acá. Por acá.
Take it easy.
¿Qué pasa?
Take it easy.
Dale, cuidado, no se pega. Oh puta, no me voy a que sea contra carrera. Contra reloj. Por el otro, por el otro. Alto.
Treasure. One way to draw your target out of hiding.
Va, era para un cofre, me muero. Acá aquí no se puede hacer nada. Que si así tengo que ir por esta puerta. Es la única puerta que no he abierto. Acá está.
A chest full of valuables and a trove of potential clues.
Ahí está. Le toqué. Vamos primero a hacer esto y luego vemos eso. Dale, cabrona. Espérate. ¿A dónde fue la cosa esta? Ah, ahí abajo está.
I shall treasure this good fortune.
Esto fue lo que me hizo volar, creo. ¿Dónde está la cosa? Acá está. Ahí para atrás. Queda el de allá. No hay ninguna puerta. Ok, acabo de dar un... Espérate, a ver. Alguna mierda tengo que activar con esto. Ahora tengo dos. Ok. What? Acá hay otro. What? Pero no hay ninguna mesa o algo como para poner esto. Espérate, creo que en las de arriba está. ¿Cómo hiciste mi caso bien? Complicado. Otra piedra. ¿Pero para qué sirven las piedras estas? Y arriba. No, solamente esto. Este no se conecta con otro. Va, ¿para qué sube si luego tiene que bajar? ¿Qué mierda necesito para activar esto? Vamos a mirar el techo, a ver si vemos un... Y me cae. ¿Será que tengo que mejorar el libro ese? ¿Dónde está esa caja de libro que me dieron? Esto creo. ¿Y la autoridad especial cuál sería? Ok. ¿Y la autoridad? ¿Cómo se obtiene? Ah, me voy a poner a hacer otras misiones, después me pongo a buscar por internet cómo es. Pero lo malo es que ninguna de estas da. Termino hasta acá.